Hi everyone, welcome to a new month and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Cecilia, but I go by the name CeeChronicles on all my social media platforms. If you're new here, what I do is post 4 to 5 times a week fragrance related content. By that, I mean fragrance reviews, but I do from time to time throw random content just to keep the channel exciting. So if that sounds like something that interests you guys, please do consider joining us here by subscribing. To those who are returning, thank you so much guys for the continued support. Now a quick one guys, before we get into this video, I often have people coming into the comment section asking either about fragrances that we've reviewed before, asking about dupes of certain fragrances. So for ease of reference, what I've done guys is I did create a playlist. How you get to my playlist guys is on my page, this very page. All you have to do is go at the top there, you will see a tab that says videos, shorts, community, playlist, and about information. What you need to do is click where it says playlist. When you click there, you will see how I have grouped videos according to houses, according to groups, and dupe compilation lists, of which we have, I think, about 17 dupe compilation lists there. There, guys, you can binge watch. You will see all sorts of dupes from the Middle East and what they are duping. So I hope you will find that, easy to work around. So welcome to today's video. What we have is a fragrance to review. I'm here with Morden Musk guys from Maison Alhambra, and this is the box. It's like a brownish box, of course, with that gold imprint there. Nice and straight to the point. The fragrance in question is going to be this one. This is Morden Musk by Maison Alhambra. This is the bottle, guys. Nice. So guys, we're going to spray it into the box, and this is by no means a first impressions. I have been trying this fragrance. I know how this fragrance rolls, but I'm just going to spray it here for the benefit of you seeing the atomizer as well as me reminding myself. So that is the atomizer, guys, for Morden Musk by Maison Alhambra. Now straight up, I'm going to say, guys, this opens up with a nectarine feel to it. There is like a peach that screams and comes to the surface almost immediately, and I am in that scent bubble. It's a beautiful fresh peach. It doesn't exactly feel juicy, rather it feels woody and powdery. So it's going to be like a powdery kind of peach. However, it does feel like a ripened peach. It just doesn't come across to me as a juicy peach. So that is a note that I did find was listed at the top. Also has some citruses, but these citruses unfortunately don't get a chance with this peach. And then there is toffee at the top. The mid of this fragrance is a double, it could even be a triple dose of rose. And then expect a violet to come there in the mix, as well as some patchouli. And then the base of this fragrance is obviously that musk, because this is a musk and some moss. So that is the note pyramid, guys, for Morden Musk by Maison Alhambra. Now into the breakdown of this fragrance, expect a musky, I'm going to say fruity, but mostly floral fragrance, okay, with like a woodsy touch to it and a lot of powderiness there. The nectarine feel that I had at the opening of this fragrance that was being presented by that peach takes a backseat 20 to 30 minutes into this fragrance, at least to my nose. For some, it could be that you will continue to smell the peach, but to me, the minute the rose introduces itself there, that opening, that peachy opening that had a toffee feel to it there kind of takes a back seat. Okay, so yes, it's going to remain a sweet fragrance because it has the toffee, but the toffee is not going to interpret as sticky or buttery. It's just going to be, a little bit of some sweetness there bouncing off powderiness, because the rose in itself here, why I said it could be a double or triple dose, is it feels very intense, to an extent dated, very mature, and pushing this fragrance to almost like 100% floral. And by this, what I mean is, of course, it's going to remain a musk, but it's a musk that if you don't like floral fragrances, this one might not do it for you, because the rose is intense and it's there and you're gonna feel it, turning this one into almost what I would say just a rose fragrance, if you will. The violet is there, but just presenting as a lot of powderiness, adding to, that double dose of rose. So this is going to be a musk that's going to appeal to mature people, and it's going to lean a lot feminine because of that rose. If you're a man and you're crazy about rose, then this is going to do it for you. But to me, it just screams a mature, intense, loud kind of rose, carrying that violet and a powdery feel, and of course drying down musky. So definitely gonna tick the boxes for the people who love florals. This fragrance also has kind of what I sometimes call a mishmash appearance. It is a bit screechy there, and to an extent it's going to be a con for others, because it comes across as I'm here, I'm a musk, but I'm here, that sort of thing. And it can, for some interpreters, a lot screechy there. It can be off-putting for other people. But the good thing about this musk, guys, is it's not a musk that I'm going to say is going to be boring, especially if you love florals. It's a musk with a twist. It doesn't come across as just baby powder like some of the musks that I sometimes bring here. There's a twist to this musk. Okay, it's going to be a musk that's going to give you layers, especially that floral. It's going to be a lively musk, if you will, but it's going to be a serious as well, grown-up kind of musk. So this does not feel just like your basic baby powder. It's also a musk that may not need layering, although for myself, because I'm not too big on rose, especially if the rose is very piercing like the one I get here, especially if the rose is somewhat green leaning as opposed to fresh, which is what I get here, I layer mine, you know, with vanilla 28. I tried layering mine with vanilla 28 and it worked, but it's not to say this fragrance cannot be used. This fragrance to me is divine if you're the sort of person that loves your florals. Terms of lasting power, this very rose that I said is coming in with a force and is very aggressive and is very intense, will soften in about 2 hours, 2.5 hours there, and you are going to be left, guys, with a soft, rosy musk there with wafts of a powdery violet. That is what this fragrance is all about, guys. So if you like that type of thing, this is going to do it for you. And as for what it's duping, though I don't have the fragrance to compare side by side, guys, this is inspired by Alexandra J Morning Musk. Okay, so if you wanted to get your nose on that, and maybe it's a fragrance that is not affordable to you, because I was checking the prices out and I think I saw Morning Musk going for about 120 pounds or something like that. So if it's a fragrance that you've always been eyeing and you want to know if you need to pull the trigger or not, whether it's worth it, you can of course buy this one. This is going to be more affordable and cheaper, but I don't have them side by side to compare, so I cannot say, oh, this is going to be better, if you know what I mean. But I'm just saying this fragrance is inspired by Morning Musk. Now, because I said the rose kind of tones down in the 2-hour mark, the fragrance itself just becomes a softy, becoming a skin scent, becoming a light, powdery scent, for some even disappearing in about 4.5, maybe 5 hours mark. So that's what I'm going to put as the lasting power for this fragrance. It may do longer, I don't know. It's a fragrance I've had in my collection for about 3 weeks. So quote me or don't quote me on that. But I do see a musk that has a bit of some twists there and a little bit of some, pizzazz with it there. If you're the sort of person that is into these powdery musk scents and you want something that is different, that is what you can expect, in this fragrance. Unfortunately, the peach doesn't hold on for long, at least to my nose, but the rose does stay a little longer. So that's it, guys. That's what I had for you. This is Maison Alhambra's Morden Musk, and I hope you will find this video helpful. CeeChronicles is my name. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. Let's meet in the comment section where we obviously discuss more about fragrances. Is this a fragrance you are interested in? If you are, please let me know what you think about this review. Is it a fragrance that you think you're still interested in? Have you tried this fragrance, and what other fragrances remind you of this one? Turn on post notifications, guys. That way you get to be notified anytime I upload a video. And have you subscribed? If not, then why not, guys? Like and share this video, and remember that smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.